Let's start with the prompt. Which quotation from a work by a dance historian would be the most effective evidence for the curator to include in support of this claim? So what is the claim, first of all? Let's see. A museum curator is writing a biographical statement about this dancer, choreographer, and teacher for a new exhibit on Chinese dance. The curator claims that some of the pieces she created shortly after arriving in China, such as this solo dance, reflect a desire to represent the dances of local communities she visited during her travels through China. So the claim is right there at the end. It says that the claim is that some of the pieces she created in a certain time period reflect a desire to represent the dances of the local communities she visited during her travels. So she's visited these communities, she saw their dances, and the claim is that her pieces are kind of representing that, representing and sort of showing the world what those dances look like. So let's look at the answers and see which one reflects on that. A, there is no sound or music accompanying her movements aside from the sounds of drumsticks beating against a drum and against each other. That may or may not represent the dances she saw on her travels, but we don't have any evidence to support that. B, unlike some of the works she created in the early 40s, this one does not feature a narrative structure, humorous elements, or references to real-life events. Possibly just because it's focused on the dancing only, but I do have a feeling that there will be a better answer than that. C, this was inspired by a ceremonial dance she witnessed during her time performing field research among the people in this province in these years. Well, that makes total sense because the claim was that her dances were representing things she saw while traveling, and she was witnessing it during her time performing field research right around that perfect time period. So that's dances she saw while traveling. So that'll probably be the answer. And D, the work is notable for its intense physicality, with her performing sharp jumps, turns, dramatic sweeps of her legs in the air as she moves in circles on the stage. So there was nothing really about how her work had to be intensely physical. So the answer that we liked here is C.